Triple H, Stephanie McMahon will be hosting the celebration here tonight. We all know what Ric Flair means to Triple H. A hero, a teacher, a mentor, one of the biggest inspirations of Triple H's
Ladies
career.
and gentlemen, please welcome Stephanie McMahon and the COO of WWE, Triple H!
Quite the night here tonight for Triple H and Stephanie on Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw comes to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania next Monday as the road to WrestleMania continues. Hope we refer to it as that place Bryce Harper didn't go.
Now, as if Mondays usually aren't hectic enough as it is, when you get to the road to WrestleMania, things get a little more amped up. You get nights like tonight, where the big dog Roman Reigns returns to reclaim his yard. Welcome back, Roman. You get nights like tonight, where Ronda Rousey lays down the women's championship and makes an ultimatum. Or you get nights like tonight where Becky Lynch goes to jail. But all of that pales in comparison to the reason that we are here right now, and that is to celebrate, to celebrate the 70th birthday of what I consider to be the greatest sports entertainer of all time, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
Woo! But what's a party without some invited guests? So without further ado, allow me to introduce you to the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels!
I think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy. I've got the looks that drives.
You know, one of the most iconic images in WrestleMania history, WrestleMania 24 in Orlando, Shawn Michaels versus Ric Flair. If Flair loses, he would retire. Shawn Michaels looking Flair in the eye and mouthing the words, "I'm sorry," before delivering a super kick that would effectively end the career of the Nature Boy.
Bygones are bygones, HBK, with the utmost respect for the Nature Boy. Tonight is a feel-good moment to remember.
One of Ric Flair's greatest rivals, ladies and gentlemen, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat!
You know, back in 1977, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat and Ric Flair were youngsters bursting on the wrestling scene, and they were pitted together. They would become rivals for decades. And, you know, Corey, you touched on it earlier tonight in 1989, a trio of matches between Steamboat and Flair that will be etched forever in history.
I would credit those three matches with being one of the biggest factors in my fandom of this industry.
Olympic gold medalist, Kurt Angle!
What a night Kurt Angle's had already. Picking up a big win over Jinder Mahal.
Looks like he's feeling good.
And last but not least, the man they call Sting!
The homecoming of sorts here to Atlanta. for the man who was the flag bearer of WCW for oh so many years. Another one of Ric Flair's greatest rivals.
Come on, if you don't have goosebumps right now, you gotta get out of here. This guy's the man.
It was back in 1988 at the inaugural Clash of Champions, where Sting and Ric Flair would meet for the very first time. They, of course, would have a rivalry among the Four Horsemen in 1990, the Great American Bash, where Sting would beat Ric Flair for the championship. And these two men would battle for a final time on the final episode of Monday Nitro. Two men synonymous with WCW, Ric Flair and Sting.
A lot of things have been said about Ric Flair over the years. There's not a whole lot more to add. He really is a kiss-stealing, wheeling-dealing, styling and profiling, limousine-riding, jet-flying son of a gun. Woo!
Well, he is the GOAT, and he will always be a champion in our eyes, which is why we have created this custom-made WWE World Heavyweight Championship belt.
So without further ado, let's get him out here. Ladies and gentlemen, the 16-time heavyweight champion of the world, the one and the only, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair!
Hey, Hunter. Do I have your attention now? Ah!
I don't know where he went. Get it down here. Hey, get over here. Breathe, sir. Breathe. Get out of here. Here's a trainer. Trainer's here, Hunter. Okay, all right. Just relax.
Get the doctor!
What's wrong? Get a trainer here. Doc's on his way. Come on, Doc! Come on! Relax.